Yes, we know a lot of genetic and information about how cancer is fueled by an acidic environment. So if your body is stressed, you have lots of acid going around, and that is an excellent environment. That there may be genes present that can help influence that. But you are not all of your genetics. Yes, your genetics was a blueprint to help create the humanness of you. So you have a head, you have eyes and ears, you have a heart, lungs, liver, the different organs that are there, but they don't create all the exact different processes with what's going on with the rest of it. And yes, like every one of my 37 trillion cells in my body does the same thing that my whole body does. So I ingest food. I have a protective membrane of my skin to keep other elements from coming in, from harming the rest of my vital organs. And once I consume the fuel, I expend it with waste. So every cell in my body does the exact same process. Every cell in my body has a nucleus that my eyes, my skin, my digestive tract, all the cells in my body replicate over time. Some are so much more frequent that you see that. So over time, you see your nails grow and then we cut them. So you have skin cells come off because they die, but you don't lose all your skin over time. That you still have a layer of skin all over your body. All the cells in your body have a rate of turnover. So if you think about that, your one cell divides into two cells that are exactly the same. The difference is when you have your reproductive cells, your sperm and your eggs, that one cell divides into four. And therefore, one half over here joins a one half of the of what becomes the fertilized egg is a sperm and an egg. So that creates your embryo, that creates your baby. So that's, you have half your DNA from the sperm and the other half from the egg. And what's great about that is knowing that you have that contribution, but there's a lot of work going into that. And just like we talked about earlier with your previous lesson with the vital organs, when you're in that freeze, fight, and flight mode, your heart, your lungs, and your brain are really turned on, as well as your muscles if you need to run away. Your digestive system is not necessary at that point. Although it's not uncommon that people have, wet themselves when they're very stressed, because it does a quick empty and then it's ready for what's next. It doesn't need to do anything else. But the reproductive system at that point also truly is not necessary. And therefore it is shut down. It's just put on hold in those, instant freeze, fear, flight, fight instances. And so we want to lean into that and be aware that our body has this natural capability to change and turn over. And yes, we have that changing and turning over of the sperm. It takes 3 days to make sperm, and when they're out of the body, they only last for so long, 5 days, give or take. Same with the egg. Once you do ovulate, and there's a frequency and a timing that's set out how that happens, and sometimes your body follows that, and sometimes it doesn't because it's in discord. But that egg is only viable, only living and alive for even shorter amount of time, about a day, 36 hours. So we want to make sure that we get into sync with our values, because it's not just something that we think about and we can write down on paper and have a cute little checklist. These are vital to your essence of you, to your aliveness, to being able to create what it is you want to create, so that you can create and have that baby that you would love to have.